The imminent strengthening of the Social Value Act means that social value will be a requirement rather than a consideration. Do you know how your organisation will respond? In our series of short videos, Steve Malone asks Ben Carpenter the burning questions the housing sector needs to be asking itself.
So do you think skills and training are an issue within the housing sector to bring out some of that aspect of social value? And if that is the case, what can an organisation do to improve that situation?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a need for more training and awareness about what social value is, and what's out there that can help, because there is a whole landscape of different tools and initiatives, and it can feel like a maze. You know, do I use SROI? Do I use the TOMS framework? And there's a whole plethora of things out there which can make it quite confusing. And obviously HACT in the housing sector has got an amazing set of tools. So for me, as a sort of membership network, you know, all of those tools are part of our membership, and it's a lovely toolbox to have. So I think there's a real opportunity to provide guidance to all those tools, and they can actually all be used in conjunction. Because one of the biggest often question I get asked is, well, which tool is the best one to do? And I say, well, you don't have to pick one. Getting back to what I said earlier, it's about understanding what social value is, then finding the tools that help you answer the questions that you want to answer. And actually, a lot of the tools out there can help you answer different questions. So, yeah, I think that's really important. And in terms of skills and sort of embedding the measurement, I think the most important skill or approach is a willingness to talk to people. Right? Which sounds really obvious and maybe a bit silly, but actually social value is very much about talking to people, understanding what's changing in people's lives, what's important in your life, and that starts with a conversation. It doesn't start with a tool, it doesn't start with a survey or questionnaire. If you're really to understand what social value is, it needs to have sort of open conversations with people, whether that's staff, whether it's residents, whether it's people in the community, where you say, you know, what's happening, what's changing, and it's about listening and then responding to that, and then designing measurement around that. I think so much of the bad measurement happens where you don't have those conversations on a human-to-human basis, and you kind of think social value is X, so let's create a survey and let's send that off, and then you're missing that sort of interaction and probably measuring the wrong things.
If you're considering how to generate more wealth and well-being for your community, PFH can help you to embed social value into your procurement processes. Contact us now to find out more.